Like the 5 heal and stuff aren't actually good.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Catrick's insane versus mages. I'm not tracking, try and find Spellstone or the guy. No, we don't want Barnes anymore. They don't usually play spells on turn 2. We kind of just set up Explosive Trap, right? He plays 2-3, we play Explosive, bump the other thing. Alright, sometimes they frostbolt you in the face. I don't want to get greedy with the Catrick, we'll just try and kill it with Explosive now. Ooh, let's see if we can get another Spellstone. No, but we can get another secret for it. The Hunter's Mark's really good with our weapon, though, so I think I might want to just take that. We don't need to get full Spellstone. Probably get Coin it next turn anyway. This way now we can go like Flare, Hunter's Mark, kill your 5/5. Two glyph cards? Oh, jeez. One of them was probably AoE. It's a bummer. Not much choice. We still just gem it. Hope there's no AoE. Easy flare.
Excuse me.
It's from Glyph the Secret too.
To my side.
2, 3. Yeah. We'll go fish. 2 kill commands to unleash 2 Eagle Horn bows in the deck. The burn is there. Here's a trade for me. To swing or not to swing? To swing. Okay. We have a lot of damage, right?
I'm with the Kobolds.
I wonder.
Unleash your potential.
GG. Easy.
I hunt alone.
An incredible discovery.
We
we have many secrets.
You're 14-5 with the zoo list I posted. Sick, dude. I think the zoo list is really strong. I think this deck is actually really strong too. Yesterday I went like 20-5. So this deck.
The light shall bring victory.
Let the hunt begin.
Come on, Barnes and the Spellstone. Barnes and the Spellstone. Woo! Dustbreaker 1, you can't Dustbreaker 2. That's cheating. What do you mean there's no way Steed is good? Steed was amazing before Priest started playing Silence, Mass Dispel, and Psychic Scream. And then Steed became bad. Steed was always good before that. There's going to be a lot of aggro mirrors, right? If you play Spikeward Steed in an aggro mirror, like if you ever land that, the game is over. In previous meta,
If you're ready, jump up in the air. If you're ready.
Тариф свой крути.
Настрой тариф «Мой безлимитище» и плати за то, что выбрал сам.
you landed Bone Mare on curve in an aggro mirror and you won every time. Bone Mare costs 7. It's harder to land than Steed. Steed only costs 6, dude. Just like cut Divine Favors, jam Steeds in, land a Steed, win the game. Easy.
Is someone injured?
Just Paladin things. Aggro decks play Spellbreaker? Not the good ones. Spellbreaker's really bad in an aggro deck. Most people at like Legend rank concede against Q-Block and just win the other matchups. Q-Block's not that common. Spellbreaker makes your deck so much worse against everything else. And the best way to kill Q-Block is to kill them before Spellbreaker becomes needed. It's a good substitute for the Death Knight in the Hunter deck. The Death Knight... Ugh. I mean, the Death Knight's purpose is to generate value. This guy just learned what Explosive Trap is. The Death Knight's purpose is to generate value, so you're going to need some sort of non-minion that generates value. So, I would suggest maybe... Call of the Wild, if you own that. It's really hard to replace the Death Knight because it's such a unique card. Alright. Should you play Secrets if you don't have Spellstone in hand? I mean, that's a hard question to answer. It's very vague. Sometimes. If your opponent's got a bunch of 1-health minions and they're Paladin and you're gonna die, you might want to just rip that Explosive Trap.
Medicine insect.
He's gonna regret that decision. What do you mulligan for? Almost every matchup you want to mulligan for the Spellstone and Barnes. And tracking is usually okay. If you have no Spellstone and no Barnes. The deck just focuses on trying to abuse the Spellstone. That's the purpose of the deck. So either he's the masturbator or he doesn't have another Dustbreaker. Oh shit. That's a card. I didn't think he would play this. Dragon Fire. So he's Divine Spirit Inner Fire Priest then, not Big Spell Priest. It's a deck that also runs no healing. That's my win-loss for this deck. Yesterday I went 20 wins and 5 losses. Today I'm currently 6 wins, 3 losses. It's not doing as well as yesterday because I'm at like a decent rank now. Also, the deck's not as new. Yesterday, like, not a lot of people knew about it or how to play around it, so they played into my secrets a lot more. But it's been fairly solid for me. Actually, the stats on that are wrong. I'm 7-3 today. I don't know why this says 6-3 on the stream.
The end is coming!
A Doomsayer in this deck. So I have 2 options, right? Option A, go for the burn plan. Option B, go for the Rexar and start making things. We have a lot of secrets we top deck that don't help us. I think we probably should go for the Rexar. We didn't hit burn. So I'm going with plan B. Keep the cost of this down. 4-3 stealth. Because I want to be able to hero power / remove things with whatever I'm doing. 4 mana 4/6 is pretty sweet. I don't think I need the stealth. Interesting. Skulking Geist means I don't have to worry about inner fire stuff. He's some sort of weird control priest. Confused. But I'm not afraid. Eventually we're gonna create broken things. Just get charged. 5/6. He runs Geist? Do you think he runs Shadow or Death? I don't think so. I want to establish a really threatening minion.
Oh, a shadow. Let me change your mind.
Yo. What? Sick combos. Okay. This is fine. Four, 8, 9, 10, 17. Let's try and play. Just looking for traps from my deck. There's only Cat Trick and Explosive Trap left. It's also Flare. Flare could be sick. And Animal Companion that could potentially give him a taunt. Okay. This deck, man. I guess he's probably running Shadowed Death and Shadowed Pain and stuff like that, huh?
I must consider.
This got either Explosive Trap or Wandering Monster.
Let me change your mind.
Do I start trying to clock him with this? Or do I just go full trade? Shadowed Death, tough pick.
Once upon a time.
Oh my god, Dustbreaker 40% of the time? Every time. 15. 2 off if he heals, but we there, man. We're at the cusp. Good. Should I kill that? They don't run any burn, right?
Which tracks to follow?
Died of Mind Blast. They run Mind Blast. Easy. Tired of this whole trading thing, man. I'm on the hunt. Got 12.
The light has betrayed me.
What when you hear part of that and go face? We gonna die. Probably has another copy of Death, right? I want to play this turn.
Which tracks to follow?
Such a perfect specimen.
Alright. Tracking a rock dealer or
The
lethal.
end is coming!
Flanking strikes not lethal. We have 11, 12, 13 damage. Pink Mage Diaries just subscribed for 8 months in a row. Welcome back to that Game Team thing, man. Appreciate the continued support. Hopefully Hunger Crab gets us there, man. We're vulnerable to second Shadow of Death, second Mind Control.
Darkness speaks to us.
Missed Hero Power. PogChamp. Double Dustbreaker? No, he can't.
I know who you are.
He could have went Hero Power, Dustbreaker, Hero Power, killed the crab. He just gave me lethal. What is he doing? like the biggest throw of a century. This was an epic game, and you threw it at the end for no reason. I was gonna put this on YouTube until you threw the game. They wanted Hunter to not have to play any minions, do this whole lone hunting thing, and all it did was make a barn stack. It's kind of funny. I think they accidentally made a crazy broken barn stack by making Hunter have good spells. A fairly good curve. The companion's not great, but I don't want to mulligan it away and increase my odds of hitting Yasharaj because it's a decent end curve play. What's this deck win rate versus Mage? Today versus Mage, we have gone... Let's see. We have gone 100% versus Mage today. We are 6 wins, 0 losses against the Secret Burn Mage. It's the most popular deck we've played against, and we have a 100% win rate in it. I think it's pretty good. The Flare Tech really helps out a lot. I think we're definitely high rolling that matchup. Our win rate should not be that high. Yesterday we had also a really high win rate. Yesterday, let's see, custom time frame for start at 2-8. That's a 1. Yesterday, how did we do? 2-8 to 2-8. I don't know why there's no yesterday button on this. This is from 2017. Oop. Wrong year. Let me load the stats from this year. Yesterday we went, as Hunter versus Mage, we went 6-2. There was a lot less mages yesterday. But we still had an incredibly positive win rate. 6-2, you know, is decent. 6-2's 75%, so... Yeah. Today we were high rolling the mages a little bit. How do I have Golden Hunter? I'm playing on an alternative server. I have all Golden on NA. I didn't do a lot of multi-server grinding. I don't know. I've never been known as like a ladder grinder or anything like that. I'm more of a spreadsheet guy and that kind of stuff. When I practice Hearthstone, usually I sit in a call with my friends and we just talk. I don't actually play the game to practice. It's a lot more about theory crafting and ideas.
A demo.
Trade seems fine. Turn on that flame tongue buff up. They do have Hex in their decks, so Hex in the deck. If he's not hexing, I'm really happy. So I'm gonna punch him in the face. You know, let him flame tongue this. I don't care. You know, I'm the mana to hex then. Because then we can punch him for 10, and the game's probably over from that. Shaman doesn't have a lot of healing, typically. Is Rock Dealer worth crafting? It's more for the memes. It's not. I wouldn't craft it. The only matchup that it's useful in is like, I don't know, against that Control Priest, I guess. Like, it's very rarely is it a star in the deck. It's like just kind of okay. So I would not craft it. I think in the refined meta list, it's going to be probably taken out. I play it because I think it's fun and can create some interesting gameplay for the viewers. But I don't think it's good. So yeah, we're playing no minion hunter, and the no minion weapon isn't even good. What would I replace it with? if I was gonna replace it with something, I would probably replace it with